All right, what is going on, guys? Baller TV back, and today we are back with a 3-year Trace McSorley rebuild on Madden 21. So, unless you're living under a rock or you're just kind of dumb, you know who Trace McSorley is. He is the GOAT, an absolute legend, 5-year Penn State player, amazing player at that school, and he is going to win us a championship today on Madden 21. So obviously, guys, this video is not meant to be too serious. I'm trading away 94 overall Lamar Jackson, the reigning MVP, for 54 overall Trace McSorley. So don't take it too serious. We're here to have fun today. And one more thing before we hop into the rebuild, guys, I just want to say thank you all so much for all of the love and support that you've showed me in this mini series with Trace McSorley. This will probably be my last Trace McSorley video unless you guys have any ideas. If you do, comment them down below right now. I'm super down to make them, but I just don't want to exhaust this idea and have the same boring content coming out. So this will probably be my last one. Stick around to the end of the video. I'll put a timestamp in right now to hear about my future plans for this channel. And that being said, guys, let's hop right into it. For our first trade, it just felt kind of right. We're reuniting Trace McSorley and Saquon Barkley. That old Penn State backfield duo, man, it's going to be electric in this video. Lamar Jackson, obviously, he had to go. He's taking away minutes from the GOAT, man. We can't be having that. The last trade I'm making before the season starts is obviously with Saquon, we don't need Ingram anymore. So I want to get his contract off the books and get draft picks coming in. Alright, boys, to finish the first season, we finished 10-5-1. We were 9-1 at one point. I'm not really sure what happened. We just kind of fell off. So keep in mind, McSorley didn't play in 3 games, but he still finished with pretty solid stats, especially for being sub 60 overall almost the entire season. Super good to see there. Running the ball, Saquon did. Staying in that Penn State connection is just too deadly. Receiving, Hollywood led us in that category. Then defensively, we had some guys balling out, some guys getting some sacks, some guys getting some picks, but we weren't too great. So in the wild card round, we're taking on the Tennessee Titans, who went 9-6, maybe 11-5. I'm not really sure. You know, I don't remember. My bad. This team's decent though. Derrick Henry is leading the way for him. Obviously, pretty solid defense. A lot of solid players. I could realistically see us losing this game. Madden does not like me. If you're new to the channel, you don't realize that yet, but you will very soon. So let's see what's going to happen here if we can win a playoff game in McSorley's first season. And we do win a playoff game, 24-7, not too bad. In the divisional, we're taking on a Browns team that gave us a lot of trouble this season. We got Nick Chubb leading the way. Wish he wouldn't have got hurt today. He's on my fantasy team. It really hurt me bad. Myles Garrett's here, still OBJ. This is a dangerous big three. And then they definitely have the team filled out very well down the roster. So, again, guys, going to be a tough one to win. I don't know what's going to happen. I'd assume we're probably going to lose here, but Trace McSorley might have some other plans. So let's see what's going to happen. And sure enough, we lose by 1. It was, oh no, by 21. My bad. We got blown out. All right, boys, we've got some changes to make. We've got to surround McSorley with some more talent. We've got to win a Super Bowl in year 2 or 3. All right, guys, here's my plan for this free agency period. So we have a ton of money. So I went and signed a ton of guys, or hopefully I'm going to. But I try to keep things to 1-year deals because if you guys are fluent and with rebuilds, you watch them a lot, you know that year 2's free agency is way better than year 1. So Marcus Williams, he's a guy I want to get for sure. We need some help on the back end of our defense. But Ryan Kerrigan, 1-year deal. John Ross, he's some good depth. So we add him to a couple years. 1-year deal here at left guard. Couple years for Conley, we need depth there. A couple years need depth there. But 1 year for Josh Gordon, 1 year for Trevathan, 2 years for our center, 1 year, and then 2 years because he's young as well. So you guys kind of see the vibe I'm hoping. We didn't sign anyone to any big money for a multi-year deal besides Marcus Williams because we have big ambitions for next year's offseason. Alright, this may be the only draft pick I do show you guys. I have another first rounder and a second and a third. I might just show you in a sec. But Rashad Bateman, I'm taking him here because McSorley, his numbers just aren't good enough, man. And it's not his fault. It's got to be my fault for sure. So I'm adding some youth to our wide receiver group here. Hopefully Bateman can help McSorley get his numbers up because obviously I'm not giving him enough weapons. He's the GOAT. Here's the lineup for the start of year number 2. So offensively, the only thing we did, we changed. We added a right guard, drafted Trey Smith in my second first round draft pick, drafted Bateman, obviously signed Gordon and signed Ross. Other than that, though, we got Gus Edwards back. We brought him Tommy Stevens to back up McSorley because, I mean, if a team tries taking out Trace McSorley, we still want to have Tommy Stevens. So you guys know what I'm saying, hopefully, if you've heard the song. Have to have Tommy Stevens as the backup. Then defensively, we have a lot of new linebackers, really, but for the most part, the defense is pretty much still the same. Marcus Williams, we added him, and Kerrigan. So I guess we have some big changes, but nothing too crazy. So overall, guys, this team is pretty similar to last year. Hopefully, we can have more success than we did last year. But it's going to come down to whether Trace McSorley can ball or not, which hopefully I have blessed him with enough weapons to ball, because if not, if he plays bad, it's my fault, guys. So I got to figure it out. Hopefully we'll play good this year. I'll see you at the end of year number 2 with how we did. Just a quick tip for all of you newcomers. If you don't know about this already, Julio Jones is extremely easy to trade for in franchise. We need a receiver desperately. We are struggling right now, so hopefully he can help us turn it around. So to end year number 2, we almost flipped our record, and that confuses me considering we are 3 or 4 overall points higher. Our offense is an 88, our defense is an 85. Not really sure what the hell happened. Real quick, I'll show you McSorley's stats. So he was struggling before we got Julio, but after Julio, he really played pretty well for the most part. Almost 4,000 yards, 3-to-1 touchdown interception ratio, pretty good completion percentage. I'll show you Saquon's numbers real fast. He played pretty well. And then here are Julio and Marquise Brown's numbers. They both played very, very well also. Defensively, that's kind of where I think we struggled. Our offense put up a lot of yards, a lot of points. Our defense, I guess, just didn't play well. I'm looking to add a lot on defense, but the good news is, guys, this free agency class is usually stacked, and I should have a ton of money. So that being said, let's hop right into it. Well, this free agency wasn't as good as it usually is, and I didn't have as much money as I thought I was going to. So those are both very disappointing points, but we should get J.J. Watt, and hopefully we'll get Leighton Vander Esch as well. I could have diversified who I was going after a little bit more and saved some money, but I'm hoping that in the draft we can shore up what we need to shore up, and then with these two, our defense can be a little bit more game-changing than it was last year. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. We could suck again. The first thing our defense needs is another power rusher, so I'm taking Justin, not even going to try that last name. I'm not sure if he'll play end or linebacker, but he'll definitely be attacking the quarterback often for us next season. Alright guys, this is the team we're rolling out for year number 3. The offense is really pretty good. For the most part, I like everything we have here. Defensively though, this defense isn't that good. That's the problem. So it'll be interesting to see if we can overcome a poor defense and, just ball out on offense, throw up some 40 pieces, and win some games. It'll be very interesting, like I said. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm going to hop in year 3, guys. Hopefully we do good. I'll see you at the end of it. To end year number 3, we finished 11-5, which still is not good enough to win the division. We don't ever win the division. That kind of sucks. But at least we played well this year. We completely flipped our record, so that is awesome to see. Let's go ahead and look at some stats here real quick before we hop into the playoffs. So Trace McSorley had his best year so far. He balled out, man. This guy is just the GOAT. He is dominating. What can you say? Saquon also played very, very well. Receiving the ball, our top guy was Julio, and we had Hollywood Brown, Mark Andrews, all those guys doing their thing. Good to see there. And then defensively, I think we stepped it up a little bit this year. Yeah, I got some sacks coming in finally. That was really nice to see. And hopefully we got some turnovers as well. It looks like we got a decent amount. We could have got a lot more, but we could have got a lot less. So not bad from the defense here. In the wild card round, we're taking on the New York Jets. In my opinion, the worst team in football this year. They are horrendous, man. They are terrible. One of the worst things I've ever watched in my life. They did end up getting Trevor Lawrence, so I think they would try to do that in real life, but I hope for his sake, man, he does not end up there. But overall, this team definitely should not be 10-6. This team is not that good, especially considering the fact that, one of their best players wouldn't even start in my team. I mean, 86 overall, 89 offense. We have a pretty solid team. I'm pretty confident we're going to win this round. I usually am not, but I have a good feeling that we can win round 1. And sure enough, we have a very solid game. Win by about 17, if my math is correct. It is 3 in the morning. I apologize. We're taking on the Texans in the divisional. This Texans team is also 0-4 in real life right now. They're definitely a lot better than that Jets team we just saw, but still, Bill O'Brien left that team in a dumpster fire, man. One of our next videos might be saving the Texans from Bill O'Brien because he's got fired today and left them in a much worse position than they were before he came into the picture. But this team's definitely a lot better. This team should definitely give us a run for our money. I'd like to think that we'll beat them, considering we are a lot more talented than them, but I am not counting on it. So hopefully J.J. Watt gets some revenge on the Texans right here for not re-signing him. Come on, boys. Give me a W. Trace McSorley's on our team. We've got to get a win for him. Let's go, baby. Give me a W, and we get the win. Let's go. We're in the conference championship. All right, well, in the conference championship, we're taking on the Kansas City Chiefs, who have a triple-headed 99 overall monster, and then a 96 and a 95 and a 94. This team is absolutely loaded from top to bottom. This is going to be a tough game, boys. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know if we're going to win this one. I don't know. This is going to be a tough one. Madden does like an underdog every now and then, though. So, hey, what the heck, guys? Trace McSorley, the GOAT, is our quarterback. Let's go out there, man. Let's get it done. Let's get a W. Let's go to the Super Bowl. Come on, boys. Get a W. Get a W. And we do. We win. We're in the Super Bowl. Let's go. All right, guys. Here we are. Time for the big game. We're taking on the Bears. They went 12-3-1, so a bit better than us. Khalil Mack's going to be a problem, but we have a pretty solid offensive line. We have Marlon Humphrey to hopefully shut down Allen Robinson. Roquan's going to be a beast for them for sure. Eddie Jackson's solid. Justin Fields is so much better than Trevor Lawrence in this game for whatever reason, in the draft class that I use. This is a solid team. This team is really deep from the top to bottom. Almost worries me more than the Chiefs. I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is a good team. This is a really good team. But we've got Trace freaking McSorley, man. We've got the guy himself. The freaking GOAT, man. Can he get us a Super Bowl? We've actually not won a single Super Bowl in any rebuilds this year. Can McSorley get us a Super Bowl against this Bears team? Come on, Trace. Come on, boys. Bring home a W. Bring home a W. Let's go, baby. Come on. Come on. Oh, no. We lose by 7. Man, that hurts. That really hurts. Assuming most of you guys were here for Trace McSorley, here are his numbers from years 1 to 3. Again, in year 1, he didn't start the entire season, but overall, he played very well considering how poor his overall is in this game. Could have had a bit more rushing, but passing the ball, he played very well. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this video. So first of all, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate all the love, like I said, on this McSorley series. It was a ton of fun, and like I said, if you want to see more of it, let me know in the comments, and let me know what you want to see. That being said, my plan moving forward with my channel, I have a lot of big ambitions, a lot of big dreams with this channel, but my near future plan is I want to have a weekly schedule. So I want to make sure every week I get out one team rebuild. So this week's will be the Los Angeles Chargers. And then if you guys are new here, I have 2 series I just started last week before I had these 2 big McSorley videos come up. And those are Minshew Mania, kind of franchise where we build around just Gardner Minshew, you know, try to win him a Super Bowl, win him an MVP. Then we have No Money Spent on Ultimate Team, which if you don't know what that is, go check out the video right now. I explain it. I'm not going to explain it all right here to save time, but I explain it very briefly in the intro of that video. So we have those 2 series. We have a weekly rebuild, and then I want to have one kind of just random fun idea. You know, like last week's idea was a Trace McSorley music video, and it has over 1,000 views right now. It's still climbing. Thank you guys so much for that. And then this week, you know, we have these rebuilds coming out, like the Trace McSorley rebuild, you know, this is the funny Trace McSorley video I had out, and I have some other ideas as well in the works. But basically, I want to get 3 to 4 videos out a week, and I just want to make sure I keep some series going, and then just keep some random content, some great ideas I have, and just see if anything sticks, anything blows up, because I'm a small YouTuber, you know, I'm trying to still blow up. But bottom line, guys, is if you want to see anything, you want to see any video, you have any cool ideas, comment them down below. I see every comment. I mean, I only have 178 subs, so I don't miss anything. If you want to see something, let me know, guys, and I will make it happen for you. So once again, thank you all for watching. I hope that plan makes sense to you, and I hope you guys are excited. Welcome to all the new subs from this past week. It's been a crazy week for me, and I'm super, super excited to see where this channel goes. So, thanks again, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.